Illinois election officials say they have no evidence of widespread voter fraud here, reacting today to President Donald Trump's tweets that millions voted illegally last November.
CBS 2 investigator Pam Zeckman has reported on vote fraud for years and is here with reaction to the president's claims.
Overnight, the president's vote fraud flap went from claiming he lost the popular vote because more than 3 million people had voted illegally to this Trump tweet. I will be asking for a major investigation into voter fraud, including those registered to vote in 2 states, those who are illegal, and even those registered to vote who are dead, and many for a long time. Depending on the results, we will strengthen up voting procedures. And then there was this from his press secretary.
But I think we have to understand where the problem exists, how deep it goes, and then suggest some remedies to it.
The CBS 2 investigators previously disclosed that city records showed 119 dead people voted 229 times in elections since 2006, like Susie Salee, buried in 1998, in spite of her brother reporting the death.
I'm very shocked to see that.
In response to our findings, the city cleared the dead people from the rolls, saying the votes were the result of clerical errors involving family members with the same names and addresses. Today, city, county, and state election officials said there's no evidence of massive fraud here in Illinois.
There is, of course, some level of people who have passed away or moved that are on the voter rolls. It takes some time to get them processed through the system.
And that's where he says the president could help by providing funds to update their equipment and increase access to national databases that track deaths and address changes. Rob and Erica, they say that's crucial to get rid of thousands of names that are on the voting rolls that should not be.
So thousands we're talking here, but he does make that distinction between what they have to deal with and what President Trump is saying is massive voter fraud.
That's true. And the fact that there's thousands of names doesn't mean that thousands of people voted.
But they do welcome the funding. They do welcome the attention. If he wants to prove this point, they're going to get help financially to do it, aren't they?
They would like it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Pam,
Thanks.
thank you.